Hello everybody, welcome back to another LEGO review. In today's video, we are looking at Darth Vader's castle. Now this isn't a new 2021 set. I actually don't know what year this came out in, but the last time I think the last and only time that we saw this castle emerge was in the movie Rogue One, where we saw director Krennic go visit Vader in Darth Vader's castle, which was situated on Mustafar. So there's that. So I heard this set was retiring soon, so I quickly bought it before it was going to retire. So here we go. So in this video, we're going to be looking at Darth Vader's castle from LEGO Star Wars. Let's get right to it. Look at the size of this castle, ladies and gentlemen. It is pretty tall. It's not big, but it's definitely tall. Keep in mind, this is a $150 set, so it's about a reasonable price. So, before we, take a look at this in detail, keep in mind from the outside, this looks pretty nice. It is situated on a waterfall in Mustafar, a lava waterfall. So there's kind of like a dam going on here. That is a really nice build. That's a solid base. And I think that is done with an exceptional job. The colors here, kind of on the brighter side. I mean, it's Mustafar. I think it should have been like hot, darker gray or something, because to make it molten magma lava, man. So colors were a bit off there, but I think regardless, that is okay. And then you've got this lava fall going on here. The lava fall is really nice. Do like that quite a lot. I think that's done pretty well. And then we turn this bird around. We've also got some other stuff at the bottom here, such as this thing down here. So let me just bring the camera in. As you can see, that is a little Sith holocron shrine. That, I believe that's a Sith holocron with two little Emperor Palpatine micro figure molds on there. That is really nice. This one in black. We have also got the same Emperor Palpatine holocrons in transparent blue. But yeah, this is a really nice Sith shrine with the hologram, and I think they've done a pretty good job on that. So hands down to LEGO for pulling this off. They've definitely done it again. So here's that. And then you may notice there's a big empty space in here. There's not much. There's just an empty gap. Well, the set does include a TIE fighter, which we'll look at later on in the video. But just to show you, this is where you can actually park or Darth Vader's TIE fighter. This is Vader's TIE fighter, to be specific. See, there's no plates, no nothing to support it. That, I think it was fine, because it would have just added the price if you added a plate or something in there. So just using your natural surface like the table here, just to stick the TIE fighter in there, I think that is good enough. Of course, it won't be secure. You can move that all over the place, but it's just a temporary place to store it. I think they've done that pretty well. I think the space in there is just perfect enough to fit this specific Vader's TIE fighter. So there's that. So that is what that empty space in underneath the castle is for. And then finally back on this side, I think this is like the TIE fighter controlling station. It's a fuel station to fuel it, load up with ammo and everything. So nothing too much happened over there. Over here, you can see there's a little thing that pops out, and that is a red crystal, which is, I'm going to assume, is for Vader's lightsaber. So that's a little hidden feature right there. And I forgot to mention the same thing on this side as well, except this one, instead of Vader's lightsaber crystal, it's the handle. So let's say Vader's lightsaber breaks, that's where he can quickly reassemble a brand new lightsaber. So there's that. So looking on now to like the main structure of the castle, it's this really nice triangular cone that just comes together. It really makes it like a dark, evil castle, not those fantasy royal castles. So this is one of those dark ones, and I think the red, transparent red on the black and gray here is a really nice color combination. I think they pulled off pretty well here. They've also got the same here, and on the very top, you've got a single stud shooter to act like a little turret, or perhaps even just a little light for, presentation wise or maybe for self-defense reasons as well. So there's that. And then of course that leaves us with some empty gaps here. But regardless, yeah, that is pretty much it for the outside. So you may be wondering what's inside. Well, let's take a look at that right now. So we showed you the basement. So here's the first level. So in here, basically this is the Bacta tank, the infamous Bacta tank scene. When Vader is taking his nice bath, and then Krennic comes and he has to get out of his bath, put on a suit, and meet Krennic. There is, yeah, that room. So, really nice piece here, which of course can be removed to, you know, access the Bacta tank. Open that up, and then you put your Bacta Vader in here. This specific minifigure. Then you stick that on. Just like that. Oh wait, I just realized. I may have done it wrong. Hold on. I may have done it wrong. There we go. Okay. Put that on first and then stick the figure in. There you go. Vader taking his Bacta bath. And slap that right back on there. That thing I just knocked over is a little mouse droid included in the set. Just a very simple build, nothing much there. So, there you go. That's the Bacta room. Controller is over there. And then the entrance is over there. Although it accesses nowhere, but there you go. The infamous Bacta room. And then finally, yeah, finally, there's only 2 levels in this whole castle. Up here, what we've got is Vader's meditation chamber from Empire Strikes Back. So you can open that up, sit your Vader inside. Notice that there's another Palpatine holocron right there for him to talk to his master. And yeah, so very simple. Meditation shrine or meditation chamber for Vader's privacy when he wants to be suitless. And yeah, so really nice. And then the last, very last thing on top is the stud shooter turret defense level thing. So overall, there's only 2 specific levels on this castle, but it's small enough. It's enough, and obviously it could have more, but with the amount of stuff offered here, it is reasonable enough, and I think it's good. We don't need any more without increasing the price of this set. Keep in mind, not everyone can afford Lego, so this is pretty good. Overall, I'm really happy with this castle, and I think Lego has done a pretty good job on this. So now that's it for this one. Let's look at the TIE Fighter and then the minifigures in this set. Alright, also included in this set is Vader's TIE Fighter, but a much more scaled down tone, obviously. An actual TIE Fighter is much bigger than this. So very nice for a small little build here. I would see this suiting well as a little $15 set. That'll be pretty nice. They've got some stud shooters at the bottom here. I don't know why they don't show they've completely blocked the window here, even though you can access this. Like, you can open this up and put Vader inside, but however, how is he gonna fly this thing when he can't even see what's outside the window? So that really doesn't make any sense to me personally. Like, I really wish at least make the window see-through, so at least Vader, when he's flying this thing, can actually see through this thing and see where he's going when he's flying this dang TIE Fighter. So that I am not impressed at all by. So there's that. And then the wings are pretty your generic TIE Fighter wings. Vader's TIE Fighter is actually one of my favorites. It's kind of designed pretty, it stands out. It's different from the other normal TIE Fighters for sure. Also, this clip down here is actually for him to store his lightsaber if you don't want him to be holding it while he's flying the TIE Fighter. So there's that. Overall, not too happy with this one, but it's not the main juice of the set. It's more of the castle, so. But honestly, yeah, I don't really like this. Alright, minifigures time. So first and foremost are Vaders. In this set, there's 2 Vaders, of course. So here's your standard generic Vader in a suit with his helmet. Yeah, there you go. So we've seen this figure quite the amount of times. There's nothing new much for this guy. So cape, fabric, lightsaber, same prints, nothing new in particular. So there's that. The other Vader is a little more special, of course, because this is the Vader without the suit, taking the back to bath and the back to tank. So he's got his metallic arm, he's got his cybernetic parts, of course, because, well, yeah. He's got his little breathing tube here. He's got his eyes closed. I guess he's just trying to enjoy the moment in the back to tank, of course. And of course, this is definitely a unique figure. Just a Vader without the suit is definitely a treat that we don't really see a lot these days. So there's that. Pretty good figure. Doesn't look the best, obviously, but it still looks pretty. It's okay. I like it. I like it. And then we just got two Imperial. Oh, okay. I just knocked them all over. We got two Imperial Royal Guards here. Again, these are nothing new. We've gotten these in several other Star Wars sets before. So these guys aren't new. They're exactly identical. Same mold, same swords and everything. And of course, they are faceless. No one knows what the faces of the Imperial Royal Guards look like. And they've got their capes. And there's that. So that's the Imperial Guards. And then finally, we have this Imperial transport driver. Quite interesting. The color scheme kind of looks like he's from the 501st. Maybe he's a 501st clone. That would be cool. Haven't really seen this guy anywhere, so I do think he is exclusive to this set. He's got a nice rifle here. Helmet, angry clone face. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think this guy is unique to this set, but definitely, really, with the color schemes here, I do have a really good feeling he may be from the 501st Legion. So, there's that. Okay, that's it for the figures. Let's look at the box and then wrap up the review. Okay, here is the box for this set. It's a pretty big box for a $150 set, so that's quite impressive. You can see the setting of the castle here is pretty nice in this little sunset-like background on Mustafar. That's pretty nice. So that's set 75251 with 1,060 pieces with the minifigures at the bottom. And then at the back of the box, it just shows you all the things you can do in this set. All the little different play features. And yeah, apart from that, that is nothing much happening. And that's pretty much it for this box. So, ultimately, is this a good set? Yes it is. It's a much miniature, scaled down castle. Obviously, it's not movie accurate. It's not as impressive as it should be. But just keep in mind, it's originally supposed to be a massive castle. So to keep this within the price point of over $150 is already good enough. I think I'm happy with what we got here. Obviously, if you want to scale up a ton, I said you just do it on your own. Do like a mock or something. But yeah, apart from that, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this video, oh yes, and my final score will be a 9 out of 10. Quite happy with this set. So there's that. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. That's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and check out my other LEGO reviews if you haven't. And we'll see you all in the next one. Talk to you again later. Bye for now.